Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 1 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Of course, the big story today is that polls are open across eastern North Carolina for many municipality elections. We now go live to Chris Cook, who is live in the field. Chris, how's it going out there?
Well, Charlie, it's going great. Yeah, I'm here at the early voting site in Pitt County. It is the Pitt County Agricultural Center, 403 Government Circle. This is the only early voting site in Pitt County until the other 4 additional sites open on October 27th. And there's already been a lot of people here today. I asked as recently, and there's already been around 268 people who have showed up here today from all sorts of different towns here in Pitt County. I have been in there for multiple times since this morning around 10, and the main people I'm seeing are from both Farmville and Greenville. I believe I've had, or my tally has around 2 or 3 more people from Farmville than Greenville. And I've been asking, what's the main race that you're here for? And for the people in Farmville, they're mainly saying the mayor race. But the main message that I'm getting from all the voters is just we're out here to do our part, vote for anything we can.
Excellent. Now, Chris, have you talked to any of the people behind you who are out there, you know, stumping for certain candidates, kind of asking them about what they see turnout looking like as we head through, obviously, the upcoming weekend, but also the next few weeks? Are they anticipating more energy just with everything happening in Congress?
Yeah, I have heard that. I'm not able to. They don't do an hourly comparison from the 2023 municipal election to now, but I've been hearing from people in the parking lot that I'm asking that it doesn't look like there's been as big of a turnout this time as it was last time. But the poll workers tell me that at 8 this morning there was a line all the way through the hall, and that it was stretched all the and out around 9:20 in the morning. But they said at 8 o'clock there was plenty of people here.
Excellent. Well, Chris, thank you very much. We appreciate your reporting. We look forward to hearing more about your story coming up here live at 5 and 6. Thank you very much to Chris. Now, as far as other news in eastern North Carolina, we again are keeping a close eye on your weather forecast. It has been a sunny day so far today, and well, that sunshine is going to play right into a very sunny weekend. But air temperatures not really responding as you would expect to the increased sunshine. 66 degrees right now in New Bern along the Neuse River, come with a northerly breeze at 14 miles an hour. Now, dew points down in the low 40s again point to a very dry air mass, which is going to be very difficult to get any rain to get squeezed out of. Here's a look at your visible satellite. Not seeing again much over the east. The change from where we were yesterday. There's probably not many of you who are complaining about that sunshine. Air temperatures right now generally in the mid 60s, anywhere between around 64 to about 66 degrees. We do have a little bit of a cooler temperature profile for those of you watching closer to the northern Outer Banks, as well as kind of right along that northern North Carolina, Virginia line. That's where we're more in the low 60s, but northerly winds are present everywhere. That's something we really aren't going to be escaping as we head through the next several days. Right now, those winds generally coming in at around 10 to 15 miles an hour. That will carry over through the next several hours. We'll see those winds gradually relax as we head towards 5, 6, and 7 p.m. But even then, we will maintain that northerly wind direction. Now, as far as, of course, the big game tonight, Golden Hurricane taking on the Pirates at Dowdy-Ficklin. Tailgate air temperatures right again around the mid 60s, low 60s. But as we head towards game time, those temperatures are going to be dropping and doing so fairly quickly as we've got clear skies planned for tonight. You won't need a jacket for any rain showers, but you may need a jacket to keep that heat in. 51 degrees by the time the game wraps up. It is going to be a chilly one, certainly a little bit more of a football weather type forecast versus, again, the warmer conditions that have graced the Pirates so far this year. Now, big picture look at what we've got going on across the country. Want to highlight that bigger system that was set up further to the northwest. That is going to be the parent system to our next round of rain. That system, again, is going to continue to work its way up into Canada, but another area of low pressure, there you see it forming along the kind of the very tail end of that cold front, will spin up more moisture across the Mississippi River area. really across Missouri and Illinois. And all of that moisture, again, will push in towards eastern North Carolina through Sunday, mostly Sunday night into Monday morning. But we'll start to see some cloud cover as early as Sunday afternoon. Sunday morning, though, actually looking very nice and sunny. But notice again how much rain is coming down across Missouri. That is not the same type of rain we are expecting to see out of that system. It will be much weaker by the time it reaches eastern North Carolina, and that means certainly less rain, but also less risk of any sort of severe weather. Probably won't even hear any rumbles of thunder as that cold front passes. We may, but again, this is not looking like anything we need to be overly concerned about. Just some run-of-the-mill rain showers, really broken showers there late Sunday evening into Monday morning. Tail end of Monday looking very sunny. Air temperatures really starting to go up and down and all around those 67, 66 degrees for today and tomorrow. Into the mid-70s by Saturday, upper 70s Sunday. And back to the low 70s Monday, back to the upper 70s Tuesday, and back again to the low 70s on Wednesday, as we will have cold fronts rolling through not just Sunday night to Monday morning, but again Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. That will eventually leave us with a cooler outlook coming up for the following weekend. But this is your classic autumn pattern for eastern North Carolina and really the east coast of the United States. It's this time of year where we start to see more frequent cold fronts roll in that will eventually provide us with maybe a little bit more rain than what we've seen over the past few weeks, but still not really looking like any sort of heavy downpours are in the forecast while dew points remain low. Well, that's all we have time for today's 1 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic Thursday.